there are 4,600 active short-term rentals in the city of St. Louis. That's according to AirDNA. And now the city is inching toward reining those thousands of properties in with new regulations. But Justin Andrews spoke to one homeowner who worries the proposal could actually hurt her bottom line. Justin.
Yes, and we're live here at City Hall because city leaders say they have been going back and forth with this. It's been pretty lengthy. You've got neighbors wanting one thing, and then you have these short-term rental property owners wanting another. Tonight, in the end, pretty much everyone wants regulations, but some say they need to be reasonable.
I all of a sudden get thrown into the same category as these people who are allowing these out-of-control parties. Those people should be stopped.
Amanda McCracken says short-term rental properties aren't some of the ones plastered across St. Louis headlines. For years, First Alert 4 investigated crime surrounding short-term rentals in the city.
Honestly, I believe crime is our problem in the city, and the crime isn't coming from just short-term rentals. The crime is coming from a lack of consequence.
McCracken hasn't seen the new regulations proposed in the updated version of Board Bill 33 and 34. It's not made public yet, but she says the current one on the table adds rules like occupancy limits, a restriction she says is not reasonable and will put her out of business.
I agree, you should not be cramming people into a house, but maybe look at it by a case-by-case basis.
Yet others say it's needed.
We are losing our neighborhood to these transient hotels.
Tuesday, the Board of Aldermen Transportation and Commerce Committee meeting was a tug of war.
There is absolutely no regulation in place. The losers here are the people of the city of St. Louis.
Alderman Ryan, where was the urgency for the last 2.5 months?
The discussion ended with Board Bills 33 and 34 staying in committee until a vote next week. It'll then move to the full Board of Aldermen. There's still debate over limits on who can operate short-term rentals, where, and the biggest concern, enforcement.
I feel like they're going to end up putting me out of business before I can enforce anything.
Even if the full board approves the proposals, they won't take effect until next year.
I agree 100%. There's got to be some sort of limitation. But in the meantime, there are people like myself who I feel are doing the city a service.
All right, so McCracken says that pretty much she feels the Board of Aldermen that the whole board is on the right track with this. The goal next week is to make sure that these bills move out of committee. We'll certainly keep you posted on that. We're live at City Hall. I'm Justin Andrews, First Alert 4.
All right, Justin, thank you. And in just the last 45 minutes, Neighborhoods Are for Neighbors sent a statement about today's committee meeting saying it caught them by surprise. They say, quote, the committee was on the verge of approving a bill without public review or public comment. That is very alarming on many levels. The committee should be feeling long-term shame about their actions on short-term rentals.